Hi BookTube, my name is Sarah and welcome to the Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with day 23 of Vlogmas. Happy Thursday everybody. It's the 23rd of December and I am sitting down with you this morning just to open up this vlog and kind of do some of the Advent-y things. Yeah, I'm working from home today and tomorrow. Yay, I'm very excited about that. They are calling for snow this afternoon into this evening, so if it starts before I close out the vlog, I will definitely get some pictures because I know a lot of you really like seeing the snow. I'm guessing those of you who don't live in an area that you get snow because I'm loving it. The only problem is that we did hear on the radio today that it's supposed to go into the plus temperatures on Saturday, which is of course Christmas Day, so the snow will probably all melt, which just makes me sad because I love the snow at Christmas time. It makes it feel that much more festive, I guess. So, like I said, just here to open up the vlog, I did want to share something with you. I can't show it to you because it's plugged in, but I'm drinking my coffee this morning that I made 2 hours ago, okay? So for those of you who are like, that's disgusting, it's still warm because I bought one of those, like coffee warmers or something like that. I got it off of Amazon. There's 3 different temperatures. I've only got it on the medium temperature and it's warm. Like it's nice and warm in my hands, but it's not hot. Like it's not burning. And it's got a 4-hour shut off. It was a little bit more expensive than some of them, but I was looking at some of the reviews because, you know, I wanted to make sure that I was spending my money on a good one. Because here in front of this window, it tends to get a little breezy. Not breezy. The windows need to be replaced at some point. But, I mean, it's fine. But when I'm sitting here, I drink my drinks very slowly. Like, a coffee will last me all morning, and then I'll make a tea in the afternoon that'll last me all afternoon. So I like to keep it warm. So this has just been fantastic, and I'm absolutely loving it. If I can find... Actually, do I still have the box? Excuse me, just one second. And I did still have the box. So this is the one that I got. Vibega, I think is the name, coffee warmer. And it plugs into the wall. There are some that I saw that were like USB plug-in, but this one plugs into the wall. And I got the pink one just because it's super cute. But yeah, that's what I bought. So if you guys are interested in getting one for yourself, if you're looking for one, it's doing a really great job. I'm really, really pleased with it. So I just thought that I would share that little find with you guys. So we'll do the Advent stuff really quick, and then I'll share with you guys what I'm reading right now. I do hope to get a book done today, so we shall see on that one. But let's start with the tea. It's the 23rd, so let's see if I got another holiday one. You guys know, if you've been watching these vlogs, Sarah has not been impressed, to say the least. Feliz Navidad. How lovely. Oh, and I had yesterday's. I did make it. The popcorn one. Yeah, no. Did not care. Did not care for it at all. I'm sorry. Silver Needle. It's interesting. It looks like it's a white tea. Let's have a look and see what this one's all about. White tea. It says, buds from early spring harvest, light, delicate, and naturally sweet. Okay. It sounds fine, but it's not festive. I saw, was it Shannon Riddler opened hers yesterday because she got the Davids and she got Santa's Secret. I'm like, that's my favorite. That's the one that for years and years, like I have to say like 4 years in a row with the David's calendar, they always put it on Christmas Eve. So you kind of always knew what was on Christmas Eve, and then they started switching it up, I guess, to make it more interesting for those people who get it year after year like I did. So I don't know if she drank it yet. I think she was busy, but anyone, and I know Melissa over at Libraries and Labradors, she's doing the David's calendar as well. And so if you ladies are watching this, let me know. Santa's Secret is absolutely one of my favorites. I mean, I love candy cane, so the fact that that is in there is just fantastic. So that's today's. Disappointed. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Guaranteed I will not be getting this calendar next year. So I'm not going to show you guys my knitting yet. I'll show it to you later on in a clip, but I'm going to pull today's yarn because I think I'm going to work on my blanket squares at lunch. I need to do yesterday's and today's. So, ooh, here is today's as I work my way through the ridiculous amount of yarn barf that I have here. There we go. I just had to break it off because it was stuck in that. I've got to do something about that whole thing of But look at that one, you guys. Isn't that pretty? A tonal blue. I have no idea what this was used for. This is probably given to me by somebody else. I don't have a pair of socks in this color. But yeah, I'm very excited about putting that one in the blanket for today. So that is that for the Advent. So let's get into what I'm reading today. So I don't know how far I am, but I am probably more than 50% of the way through Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist. I am really liking it, you guys. It's super, super fun. I don't want to say too much because I'm hoping to finish it today. So you should get a review from me in this vlog. But yeah, I am really enjoying it. And then last night we got pizza for dinner because pizza's a food group in this house as far as my husband and I are concerned. And I wanted to read. Are you guys the same? If I'm sitting down for a meal, I like to sit and read. I don't know why, but I do. So I'd seen this book going around Bookstagram and BookTube and stuff like that. And I had a copy. Actually, it's on Kindle Unlimited. And it's A Cross Country Christmas by Courtney Walsh. So I started this last night. It is a road trip romance at Christmas time. Like, does that not sound delightful? And I'm pretty sure she's a Christian author. So, like, she writes Christian romance, I think. I don't know. I will report back when I get a little bit further into it. But yeah, so far I'm not even a chapter into it, and already I'm liking it. I guess that the two who are on the road trip together are like, it's her brother's best friend, and they knew each other, and she's always had a crush on him, kind of an idea. So, and then I think somehow, it doesn't say how yet, she embarrassed herself at a party with him, and now her brother's, I don't know, wife is having a baby and wants her home for Christmas. So his friend is driving her from California to Illinois. So I'm excited. I can't wait. So anyway, that's it, you guys, for right now. I will check in with you later. Bye. Hi friends, it is later in the afternoon and I am just sitting here, and I thought I would come to you with kind of the final clip. I'm going to make this quick because I want to get this edited and uploaded. So because after I'm done today, the hubby and I have to fight the crowds and go to the grocery store. We need a few things, plus the fact that tomorrow's going to be even more of a horror show. And because of course it's Christmas Eve, and then Sunday it's going to be closed, and we need stuff like cat food and, you know, like those kind of things. Like, we should have gone to the grocery store last weekend, but I wasn't feeling well last weekend, so we didn't really do much of anything. So we do have to go today. It's kind of like now or never. Like my hubby said to me, we should have gone first thing this morning at 7 o'clock when we were both awake, but c'est la vie, it is what it is. So a quick reading update, first of all. Like, I already did all the tea stuff, so that's all been done. But a quick reading update for today. I am almost done Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist. I think I have like a little over an hour left. I am actually hoping to finish it today, but I will update you guys tomorrow and let you know my final thoughts on it. So that is that. I didn't get anything else read in the Courtney Walsh book, but I have made a good chunk of the way through the Nick and Noelle book, and I'm enjoying it. It's cute. So yeah, so there's that. I also pulled the book just before I sat down. So Christy provided the number for today's book. So again, picking them from my Harlequin shelves. You guys can see some of them over there. We're actually going to be doing some rearranging in this room over the break, like when I'm off. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday. I haven't decided yet. But the table where I sit is right in front of the window, which is fine. We're actually going to move it over to a wall over here because I think I mentioned this morning that there's a little draft coming from this window. So in the wintertime it can get cold. And I have a feeling we're going to be going back into a lockdown, and I will be working from home. So if we move it in front of over here, at least I won't be directly in front of the window anymore. So essentially what will happen is, there's a cat under the tree. I think I showed you guys that. is that, okay, so the lighting is bad, but essentially that's going to be my background, like all the time. Will be like that close in on my books pretty much. Like, like the lighting again is bad. I will have better lighting, but that's essentially going to be the background. And that right where the tree is, there's going to be a new bookcase. So that's exciting. So we'll probably buy the bookcase, and then actually I'll just sit right here so you guys can see all the pretty books. So that's the game plan. Sorry again for the lighting. It is what it is in this room. I literally have the tree. I have a standing light. I have Christmas lights up, which doesn't really give a lot of light. And the overhead. Like, if I just had the overhead on, it would be super dark in here. Like, that is the worst overhead light. But anyway, I'm rambling. So, I pulled a book off of my Harlequin bookshelves. Again, if you guys have just started watching these vlogs, back at the beginning of Vlogmas, I asked you to pick me numbers, and you all came through with shining colors and picked me numbers to pick random books off my shelves. And they are going to, these books that have been picked are going on a list, and they are going to get read in the month of, or not in the month of, next year. They're going to get read next year at some point. So today's numbers were picked by Christy, and she picked, I think, 4, 3, and 21. And it's a newer Harlequin historical. So this is it. This was published in November of 2020, so it's a little over a year old. And I don't know what number it is because they actually don't number the sides of the historical ones. But this is The Shopkeeper for the Earl Westrom by Anne Lethbridge. So that's exciting. Look at his facial hair. Like, I kind of love that. And I love her dress and her hair. Oh, it's gorgeous. So let's see what the back of this says. From lowly shopkeeper to society lady. Linked to the widows of Westrom. When the Earl of Westrom accuses antique seller Harriet Godfrey of peddling fakes, she accepts his grudging offer to help bring her supplier to justice. Only spending time with Westrom sparks an irresistible attraction. As an earl, he's destined for a suitable society match. I'm reading this without my glasses, guys. Sorry. The glare off my glasses was just too horrible. And she never wants to give up her independence, so perhaps this is the last chance for both of them to experience true passion. Sounds cute. I like that she's a shopkeeper. I love it. So what year does this take place in? Usually historicals will tell you, much like any historical novel that you read, it will tell you at the very beginning. And it does not. It's a little bit annoying to me. Sorry. Don't mean to complain about random things, but that's a little bit annoying to me. Oh, there's an author's note. Oh, I love a good author's note. By the time you are reading this, our days of all-out social distancing should hopefully be over. Sorry. I'm sure she didn't mean that as a joke. And I send my sincere hope for your health and safety, and that to you and your family, which is very sweet. It was at the request of several readers that I wrote Red's story. Oh, okay, so it's about the, I guess this is part of a series. So that's good, but that was November of 2020. That would, you know, we were talking, I'm sorry, complete side note. I was talking to that, about that with a friend of mine the other day, or a coworker the other day, that originally when the pandemic started and we all went into lockdown back in March of 2020, I remember at the time, the place that I was working, you guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you know the backstory of what happened to me last year with the pandemic, that the company that I was working for was considered an essential service because they made foodstuffs. And I had gone to my manager, and my cardiologist had said, I want you at home. I don't want you going out in public. We do not know what this is. We do not know enough yet, like how bad it was going. They knew it was a respiratory, they knew what COVID was, but you know what I'm saying. So she's like, to keep you safe, I want you at home. So I went to my manager with this letter, and I'm like, I got to work from home. And he's like, well, you can't. We're not equipped for you to do that. So that I'm like, I'm taking a leave of absence. And I said, I'll take it for 6 weeks. And I remember saying then, like, 6 weeks? Oh, it'll be over in 6 weeks. You know what I mean? And here we are almost 2 years later. So this is a thing. This is going down in history, you guys. Like, we're living through history right now, and it sucks. I know it sucks for a lot of us. But you know, we make the best that we can do. That's the way that I look at it. No matter what your personal thoughts are on the pandemic or vaccinations or whatever, we're all in this together. We don't have a choice. You know, no one asked for this to happen. And you know, I know it's been hard on a lot of people, and my heart goes out to all of you, but, you know, I'm hoping I'm hoping that it's going to get better. Like, you know, you keep hearing about things on the radio, like my radio station. I listen to a country music radio station. They're giving away tickets to a Keith Urban concert. He's supposed to be playing in Toronto next June, and they're like, hopefully if it's not canceled. I'm like, will you guys quit saying that? Stop jinxing things. So anyway, I'm rambling at this point. So that is the next book that has been picked. So the other thing I wanted to show you guys before I let you go, what is it that I say it's going to be a shorter clip or a shorter video and it never is? I got some really great work done on my sloth today, you guys. My goal is to finish him tomorrow. Are you ready? Is he not the most adorable thing that you have ever seen? Oh, he's so cute. So I just have to write Slothmas. Like, I just have to stitch in the word Slothmas. He should be done tomorrow. I did make a mistake, you guys. I did make a mistake. I realized it when I was putting in the words. So do you see that yellow ornament right there? So that's actually supposed to be one row higher. So if you're unfamiliar with how cross stitch works, I don't know if you can tell, but do you see the little holes? So it's a little grid. It's, if you've ever seen canvas, plastic canvas, something that used to be a thing back when I was a kid, this is just on a smaller scale. So you're following a pattern and you go in through the little holes and stuff like that. But that yellow ornament's supposed to be one row up. I put it one row too far down. You can't tell on the pattern that I made any sort of mistake. The only way I figured that out is when I went to go put in the word Mary, and I realized that the R was going to touch the bottom of that ornament, when in the pattern there's actually sorry for using my middle finger to point, there's actually a one row difference between the two. So what I did was I tore out what I had done. I'd only done the Y and just started the R. Like, I went this way on it. I didn't start at the M, I started at the Y. And I just moved the word Mary down by one row. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It doesn't make a big difference at the end of the day. The other couple changes that I made to this was to that yellow ornament. The darker, like looks like brown. You guys can tell the brown. There's a couple little rows of brown in there. That's actually supposed to be white, but because the fabric itself is white, you would have lost it. So I used the same brown that the sloth is made out of. And the other thing is too, is the sloth's little feet are supposed to be white as well. But again, you would have lost that with the white fabric, so I just made them the same color as his body. And I think it looks fantastic. And that's one of the things I love about cross stitch, is that you can change it however you want. Much like knitting. Like, you'll see a knitting pattern and maybe it's for a sweater and you're like, oh, I really like that sweater, but I wish it had shorter sleeves. You can do that as the crafter. And with something like this, you could change the colors or change the pattern however you want. You could make that sloth purple if you wanted to. You don't have to follow the pattern exactly as it says. So yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to end off by showing you this cutie patootie. Let's hope tomorrow he's done. I will be so happy if I can get him done tomorrow. Not like it'll matter. It's not like he's going to go up on the wall for Christmas for this year, but at least it'll be done, and I can get him all ready to go up on the wall for next Christmas. And then I have to do his friends. I have to do the llamas, and I have to do Santa Claus still. So they'll come next year, I think. But anyway, guys, that is all that I have today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And I'll talk to you tomorrow on Christmas Eve, everybody. Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh. I'll talk to you guys then. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.